I'm sure we've all experienced in our lives when we've been sick, a moment when suddenly you know you're well again. Might be a bit of extra energy, just feeling better. This too is like a moment of epiphany, a moment of saying, life can go on, I am well again. I want to talk today about Epiphany and our health projects, particularly the ones we do overseas in countries that really need assistance with health. You're with Mission Alive. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office, and we do have a very alive mission to help people with matters of health. Some years ago, when I was in Papua New Guinea still, I got hepatitis. I was right out in the bush, up in the mountains, down in the valley. I think I was actually went out on patrol. I just can't remember the time. It may have been Christmas. And anyway, I was feeling, sometime afterwards, really sick. And went to the doctor, hepatitis. Pulled out, came back here to Australia to recover. Months and months of just feeling absolutely flat, no energy, no life, not good at all. Now, when I was feeling a bit better, this is a bit of a funny story. I went up to see my brother in Queensland, in Brisbane, and at that time too, my other brother was up there. So the two of my brothers and their wives, we decided to go down to the Gold Coast to SeaWorld. Anyway, we get to SeaWorld, and there's all these rides that you can go on. The Big Dipper and the corkscrew and all these things. So we went on those, and when we were going up the Big Dipper, I was just absolutely off the planet. I was screaming and yelling and shouting and all this. And then when it was all over and we got in the car and we're going home, suddenly, just from nowhere, from within me, I just started to laugh. And I laughed and I laughed and I laughed. And everybody else in the car was looking at me like I'd gone a bit crazy. And they're looking around the car and thinking, what's so funny that he's laughing at? I just got a new burst of life. At that moment, I knew I was well again. And boy, this was a great feeling. And the more they looked at me in a strange way, the more I laughed. And the laughter itself was a great curative. We all have those moments, and many people need our help to get to those moments. And again, a couple of slides that will help us to see this. There's a couple of leprosy in Africa, and these sisters care for them. Now, a lot there, you can get a cure if they can get the medicine, and people can take the medicine for long enough, they can be cured. The one in the middle is Sister Geraldine in Port Moresby, giving awareness to youth about COVID. And so part of what people need with sickness is also knowledge, an understanding of what a particular sickness is about, and how to prevent ourselves from getting sick, how to seek medicine, etc., and trying to understand what the sickness is about. So in many of the projects that we do, there's care for those who are sick, and that can be giving medicine, keeping them clean, giving them food, shelter, giving them some security where they can stay, particularly in places where there's leprosy, and there's still that stigma about leprosy, and people can be isolated from the community. So all of those things, we support those that people can be taken care of. Again, another one of the leprosarium, and then Sister giving eye drops to this fellow, and he can perhaps see better, maybe see again. That's a revelation. and in the Philippines there a clinic, an awareness on some aspect of health, bringing people some understanding and knowledge of what is going on in their life in health. So all of these things are important in our mission to help people with matters of health. Care, medicine, shelter, security, knowledge and understanding. All of these are necessary. This is all part of our mission as we launch into 2022. Thank you.